Welcome to Pocket Woman Lockpicking and Locksport. Today we are going to check out some locks. We're going to check out the Parky Memorial lock. How's that travelling? Give you all an update. I do have a rough idea of the price now. So far we have 23 locks that will be going out for Parky's Memorial lock. Now we're going to check out this. It is a beautiful piece of Locksport love right here. This is the John Locke, the very special John Locke challenge lock. Now, I've had a little poke in here with me pick. Look at this. Oh, gorgeous work. All grub screwed. Oh, just so well done. And it's a big one too. It's a LFIC, large format interchangeable core. So I know there is a nice bolt set. We have a nice key to it. It's mummified. You can't see the bidding. Just tuck it back in there. Just down it goes. So we're going to have a little play with this, see what we feel. I just love this box. This is so cool. This 3D printing stuff has really taken off for Locksport. It's been really good. Copy back in there. There we go. Now I just have to. Oh, g'day. Welcome in. Oh, I forgot to check the chat. It's always good to check the chat. Make sure you're not chatting just to yourself. Well, let's have a bo peep. Charles Watts, see, Stu is in the house first. Yin Yet, g'day Yin Yet. GT Man, welcome. Nola, South Ball, how's it going? Ryan Fitz, welcome in. Elijah, welcome. So we are doing an update on the Parky Lock. I have the final list. I have the rough cost, and that, what is it, the final list? Yes, there's a few on it. But I finally found my list, and I can amalgamate with my other list, and I have all my lists lined up now. All my lists are in a row with my frogs. So I'm going to unpack some of my bags here that I had packed up for travelling. Not sure what's in each. Let's try and find a pick. One with a pick in it is always good. And I came into town today to meet a new kitty that's being fostered, a potential new forever home with us. However, they got called away to a vet appointment for one of their other fosters, and that was that. So we drove 2 hours. So I thought, well, why not put on a live since I'm at home? I might as well be home for another hour and do a live and catch up with everyone. So that's where we're at. A bit of an exciting morning, and then a bit of a letdown, but life happens to you like that at times, doesn't it? Just, and life is just hanging it out there at the moment. Jeff and Things, welcome in. W30Y Ray, welcome. Okay, let's start having a pick at this John Holistic JH. Oh, still trying to find the baggie with the picks. And we've located picks and tensioner as well. That's a bonus, isn't it, when you get a tensioner with your pick? What, we'll grab the standard little... We'll grab the standard, because we don't want to scare it off by putting something fancy in there to start off with. Let's just not freak out the... Oh, it's one of those keyways. That is a nasty one that requires a different kind of a pick. Tensioner, a pick tensioner. It's a, what do you call it? A Where's words? I don't know. Left them on the highway. Words, where are you? Yes, they're not in the house. Oh, I've just dropped a pic. Doesn't matter because we are after a tensioner. I'm after one specifically made for Yale-style kiwis. That's the words I was trying to find. There we go. There's the words. They're out now. And do you think it's in here? No. And it should be in here because where else would it be? All right, there we go. We'll stick you in the top there. Let's turn you around. Let's pop you like that. Get a pick out. Lady Locks, g'day, says welcome in. Thanks for getting the word out. Yeah, a bit of a last minute thing. You couldn't find this? What? You couldn't find the live? What? What is YouTube? Oh, you couldn't find the link on YouTube. Just go into StreamYards and grab it, sis. So there are 23 or 24 Parky lots being ordered. They'll be around $45 to $50 each. And we'll just call it that, and I'll cover postage because, you know, I don't know how much that all weighs. Going to 2 different parts of the world to be distributed, so we'll just, I'll figure it out later. Oh, falsets in this one, John. Very nice. Yeah, I just went in, just got home, put the beauty on, set the live, and well, before I'd actually set the live, I went into Discord to let you know that I was going to do a live, Lady Locks, and if you could get the word out, and then I did all the buttons to make the live a live go thing. So yeah, I did it all backwards. Yeah, but that's the kind of day today is, really. Why not? Have a bit of fun, do things out of order, freak the world out, shake it up a bit. Lockchuck! G'day, Lockchuck, welcome. Going in for the John Holistic, the Aussie John Holistic. Now I've got some slight false sets. We are dealing with a Inaki Kiwi here. So we're going off the side ledge. Yeah, we're shaking it up. Yeah, that kitty I was going to go see this morning, Lady Locks, it fell through. They cancelled after we got to town. 2-hour drive to get to town and to find out that they cancelled because one of their other charges needed to go to the vet urgently. So it was like, oh, mate, I'll do a live. Why not? Put a live on since I'm at home, and I actually had my pics with me. So I thought, I'm doing it. Yeah. It wasn't our kitty our potential kitty that needed to go to the doctors, but yeah, so it didn't get to meet her. But so I've told my wife to message the person, just tell them we'll be in town for a few hours. And so my wife can spend some time at her parents'. The dogs can have some fun, do some dog boisterous things, and I can have a quiet time and do a live. This is my quiet time. Oh, this is my relaxing time. This is my time to myself. Welcome in, everyone. This is me being me. This is what I do when I want time to myself. I put on a live and invite the Locksport community to hang out with me. That's one way to do it. I didn't think that through. Well, that's obviously how I do things because I'm doing it. I noticed that Paul Springer Cranky Lock changed the name of his channel to, I don't know, what was it? Blood something? Blood Sports? I don't know. I don't know what he called it. Why? Did he leave an explanation on why? I haven't been able to watch any content, listen to anything at all. So I'm out of the loop. Why has Paul changed his channel name? The Parky Memorial Lock will be a locked-in 45, brass one with a brass shackle as well, with Parkinson's on the rear and the Phoenix on the front. This is the 40 mil. It's not the 45, but 45 is just bigger than this one. So it'll have Parky cross here on the front with the Phoenix, and on the back it'll be Parkinson's, and there'll be a place where you can put your Parky sticker. That's how it's been designed. You don't know why he didn't say why Lockchuck on his pure blood. That's it. Yeah, like what subtle message is he putting out there this time? You're already in the lab, Lockchuck. Awesome. Yeah, pick along with us. What you picking? What you doing in your lab? I've set up a workshop where I can finish my lock dust box and get set up to start making my challenge locks. But it's been slow going. I have had some little setbacks, but it is all coming along nicely. I'm in the assembly and door stage at the moment. Yeah, working with a medium I've never worked with before, learning to use, learning new skills and stuff. It's been an interesting process. Oh, you're going for turquoise. Yeah, good luck, good luck. You want to send it to Lady Locks. It'll come back to you in pieces, mate. She's going to eat that thing up for breakfast. This is a nice lock. I'm getting all sorts of talky, lots of feedback going on here. Do I feel like I'm going to be getting anywhere? Possibly not. Oh, number one just gave me big counter rotation. Going for number two. Oh, pick stop. Let's see, that's the Yale keyway for you. Get your pick stuck. So what has been happening in the community? I haven't even been able to check out your thumbnails. Who's been doing what? What exciting things have you discovered about your locks and your picking? What nice new locks have come across your desk? Ooh. I love how deep John's been able to get this engraving. It's just, and the lines are so clear, like crisp, like it's well done. Ryan Fitz, you dropped that fourth pin into your ace, A527. Got a couple of opens. Oh, very nice. Well done. I saw you actually put your first video out. Well done. Didn't actually get to see it, but I saw the thumbnail. Well done, mate. So everyone head on over to Ryan's and check out his first video. Lockchuck's got himself an S&G 6730 safe dial into the lab. Oh, a 6730. I am not familiar with that. Most people say they are the ones that start with the number 5. The 50-something, yes. Different things will be adding the 4th pin to the 90A Pro. Is it the A Pro or just the A90A this weekend? Just hit 20 opens on 3 pins today. Oh, you are powering it, mate. You are knocking that on the head. You're going, I have got this. 20 opens with 3 pins. That's cool. That's learning that block. I wish my Medico would give me as much movement as that. Yes, I know you've only got the one video up, Ryan. That's where we start, is with the one video. But everyone needs to go across, give it a bo peep, so that YouTube knows that you're not a bot and your subscription to Ryan's will stick. 90A Pro. Yes, it is. Jeff and Things, it is the 90A Pro. So you're going for the 200K club. You're going to get this, Jeff. You've got this. It sounds like you've got a nasty bitty one too. Wow, I'm getting all sorts of... It's like everyone wants to counter-rotate. Oh my. This is full of all sorts of... Oh, going for the 200K plus the blue belt. Well done, Jeff. Well, the Blind Magpie is going rather well. She is singing along her repertoire. And Bonnie is the puppy, the neurologically challenged border collie. She's doing rather well. She met a support worker of ours for the first time the other day and thought he was rather yummy. She wanted to go home with him. It was love at first sight. She thought he was the Duck's guards, and she wanted him, and she wanted to be with him forever. Won a heart as soon as he rocked up. Some people are like that. I can go in and find Ryan's address. Hang on. Oh, I just got... Oh, don't false that then. But it doesn't look like it's moved. But it felt like it moved a lot. Just sit there nicely. Don't knock it. I'll go into the machine. I'll do some machining things. We'll go like that. And we'll go like that. We'll go like that. We'll go like that. Copy that. Head across to here. No. Go over to there. Scrolling down. Click a button. Okay. Doing this left-handed here. Don't usually write or type. Can't do much left-handed. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, there you go. Okay, Ryan's channel should have just come up in the chat, so you can all find it. Yep, there it is. All those letters and numbers and good stuff. That's Ryan. If you want to know what his at name is, his at name is RPFITTS. So Ryan's got 8 subs. If you'd like to be 9 and 10, get right onto it. GQ Man says he's got 3 S&G 6730s a year or so ago. Installed 1, 2 still in boxes. Yeah, that's just hoarding, GQ Man. Have you decoded one yet, GQ Man? That's the question. You're saving the one in the box for the decoding, because you can't decode the one in use. Can you decode ones in use? Is that still against the rule of not picking a lock in use? Can you decode a lock in use? Would that still be breaking that rule? What say the jury? What say the chat? Is that breaking rule? Let's just call it rule 2 because everyone calls it rule 2. Rule 2. Rule 2. Rule 2. Okay, I'm losing my brain here. I'm not really with it today, which is probably not a good thing to say when you got another 2-hour drive home. I'll be with it by the time I drive. Oh, mate, did you hear? Oh, geez, it must have been about half a dozen clicks dropping down. That thing was just one peck away from being done. Oh my God, that's a beauty. John Holistic, Sagittarius. Oh, you're going to want to get your pick in this one, people. That, now that, that got the heart going. That was really cool. Decoding, figuring out what a current combo is, or figured it out by manipulation. Figuring it out by manipulation. That's what I'm meaning. So you're not sticking something in it or to it. You're not damaging it. Primary, says the teacher. Reason for rule 2 is prevent damage. So for the heart of the rule, it sounds okay. Ryan says his son also picks. He's 9. He's picked up to Orange Belt. Get that lad a YouTube channel along with his dad. We want to see the picking on your channel, Ryan. Sounds like the two of you are YouTube stars in the making. You are a father and son team. GK Man is still trying to learn manipulation, but figuring out the current one while open is easy. Yes, well, that's how you learn. The ones that aren't open is by playing with the ones that are open. So do you feel like you're getting somewhere? Your son's 23, about to go on to Orange Belt, so he's not 9. Ryan, no, Charles has got a 23-year-old. What? Charles has got a 23-year-old son. Anyone else not know that? Oh, mate, you've got yourself an adult. And he's a picker. That's awesome. Totally. Get the sons and father and son picking. Get it going. Nola Southpaw says, Jeff and Chuck, very true, but some of them Facebook groups and Reddit will treat you like you just robbed a bank. And they do indeed. I have seen some of the stuff come up through the Discord, and oh my, do people get jumped on, and oh my, do they get offended when they do get jumped on. And it's like, oh, it's like a pissing contest happens real quick. It's like, oh, do you realise that this is on the internet for everyone to see, people, when you lose your shit like that? So perhaps, calm the F down. It is just a question, people. You yet got jumped on with number 2. Yes, it happens. You just put your head down, tail between your legs, slink away and say, oh, so sorry, I broke rule 2. I'm a newbie. These things happen at times until I learn all the do's and don'ts. I may break some rules. My apologies up front. And that covers you. And you're good to go. That way you won't be stained forever by, oh, you're the bloke that broke rule 2. It's like, yeah, mate, I broke rule 2. I also broke rule 3, and I'm going to break your... let's not go there. or break some more rules, because rules are meant to be broken. Why float through life? Make waves. Lockchuck, do you have a change key with your combo lock? Because a change key is very important. What's a change key, I hear you ask? Well, let me just pluck one off my desk and give you a look at what a change key is. Now, that's a change key for a safe. So it's got a little notch there, it's got a little thing over there, it's got a little thing over there. It goes down through the spline. Where the spline lives, near the spline, there's a little hole. Stick it down the hole, holds the dials so that you can reset the dials to change the numbers. They also look like this. So not all of them are fancy things. Some of them are basic. Drop them. We lost the power to the phone. Here we go. Yes, that is a big change key. Yes, Aussie did break all the rules. But then again, someone has to break them for them to be remade. What was that? What was that? Hang on, I missed something up there. Let's go back up. Ryan says, my son uses my old South Ord kit, but is eyeing your COVID instruments. Oh, tell him he's not old enough to pay for a COVID instrument set yet, so he's not old enough to play with one. Unless he wants to fork out his pocket money to buy one. He'll be happy with the South Ord. No, the South Forces, Chuck and Jeff, exactly. I don't post anything on Facebook anymore. Last time I did, I got fused fussed out by Sandman because I posted the same thing in like 4 different groups. I didn't know any better. Yeah, exactly. They go off their nut at you without educating you. It's like, okay, a little bit touchy here, a little bit touchy-feely. Jeff says, my 9-year-old would like to practice picking, but then 5-year-old wants to as well, which is problematic for picks. It is indeed. However, Lock Kraken's 4-year-old was able to pick a lock. And, the picks got to work out. Yes, they did. Zeph wants to know, so did anyone go to DEF CON and did they bring back free samples for us? That is an excellent question, Zeph. Any DEF CONnies out there? Or maybe they are still hungover and not quite recovered enough to be awake for the live. Because it can be a bit of a party out there. And if you are an exhibitor, well, then it's just long, long days. A lot of hard work. A lot of fun, rewarding, but long days and a lot of hard work. And that was a lot of crunch. That was crunch, crunch, crunch. 2 of your members went to DEF CON and brought back COVID. Well, that's not the gift that keeps that. Well, I guess it's the gift that keeps giving because you get to give it to a whole lot of other people. But yeah, not the thing you want to bring back. Oh, we are in a false set. We've just jumped into a groove. Oh, that was a reverse. What do you call it? A reverse false set? No, that's called counter rotation. Yeah, brain's still not working. It's trying to find other words for common things that the brain should already know about. Yep, it's going around again. It's going around again here. GQ Man says, I also have a floor safe with a square door that isn't actually hinged to the box, so I can stuck it in my small machinist vise and use it for practice. Has an Ilco Group 2 dial box on it. I didn't know Ilco was into dials. No, this is Jeff. Just to be fair, I cross-posted in 4 different groups at the same time, and I made probably 3 posts that day in the groups. Well, you know, not everyone's in every group, you know. Oh, I get told off for posting my stuff in too many groups at one time. It's like, yeah, well, people who are in that group might not be in that chat, and they can be interested in that. How am I to know? You don't like it there, you're a mod, remove it. And there was a massive false there. I felt like it just jumped 2 lanes on the highway there, and that thing just jumped. So surely that means I'm not far away. Because I haven't had a chance to do any picking while away. I haven't had a chance to do any Locksport. I've just been working on my box. And I put a pick in this when I first got it and thought, oh yeah, this feels good. But John's asked me how it's going. It's like, I had no answer. It was like, I don't know. I didn't put a pick in it, seriously, to go for it. I just had a little poke around. Oh, mate, that is a deep false set coming off the back pin. Whoa, get into that. Zeph wants to know, so does anyone have any fun plans for tomorrow? That's a pretty thick door, GK man. 7.5 inches square by 5 inches thick. Well, my fun thing was to, you know, check out this kitty today, but that didn't happen. So my next fun thing will be driving back and hanging with the animals and maybe getting some work on my box, because today is actually going to be in the 20s. Yeah, it's getting warm, because like this morning it was 6 degrees, so it does get cold. And it has been really windy, so it hasn't been very good to be working out in the garden shed. It has no doors. 2 doorways, no doors. So it was a bit blowy in there, so I couldn't work out there for the last few days. So says me and my mum are going to thrift stores tomorrow. Hope to find some locks. Oh, good luck on the lock hunt, mate. Op shops are awesome for that sort of thing. You never know what you're going to find. We never get locks in op shops here. They just don't even think about it. Well, this feels like a Sagittarius. Wants to party. Is in there for the long haul. There's it looks like it feels like. Well, let's go with feel like, because we can't really see a whole lot. We're not inside the lock yet. It feels like pebbles on a beach. I've got some moving under my pick and some not moving under my pick. All right, we're going in. Nope, none of those want to move. So let's go up the back. It's always the one up the back with a yard keyway, isn't it? Where you have to go in, twist, go up, twist, in, twist, up, twist. It's the excitement of the yard keyway. Tomorrow is flea market day for GQ Man. Lock hunting day, yes. Flea markets are awesome. So I've managed to find a pretty big, interesting bank bag. Ah, is that one of the 7 pinners? Does it have a 7 written on it? It's an elongated kiwi. Oh, I reckon there's just one pin left on this. It's just, come on. Look, Chuck hasn't had much luck at flea malls. That's a shame. Because you end up doing a lot of walking. So you want to come out of there with a lock, you know. You don't want to be 3 hours at a flea market and come out with a heap of other stuff and none of it's a lock. You got to get just at least one lock. Oh, this isn't letting me get up the back row at all. What's 1845 XAZ? What do you mean by that? Maybe it's that one up the front. You know, the one that hides behind the tension wrench. Yeah, check estate sales and barn sales. Yeah, they're always good. Salvage yards for us here. Wow. One goes up and then comes back down. One, two, three, four. Squiggle dog. G'day, mate. Welcome in. Noel Southpaw says, unfortunately. No, it's, well, bugger it. Doesn't have any flea markets around him. Not many people do garage sales anymore because of the permits you have to have a permit to do a garage sale. What a rip. Trucking lock. G'day, mate. Welcome in. A permit to do a garage sale. What's society coming to? That's just a way to get money off people. Come on, I feel like I'm just like one pin away. What could that one pin be? Well, one pin is probably a pin that's overset. What if I was to release a little bit of tension? Let's put it up on the microphone and let's see what happens. Ooh, that was a big dunk back down. Oh, right. Jeff says the best finds have been at garage sales, Facebook Marketplace, and Free Cycle. I have not heard of the place called Free Cycle. We have a thing called, what is it called? Haven't been on it for ages, so you can't remember the name of it. What's the name of that? I'm not sure. It's like it's not an eBay because you don't auction on it. It's like it's called Gumtree. That's what it's called. So it's like a marketplace where you can just put your stuff up. People don't bid on it. It's just, you know, you ask a price and then someone says they're interested and you tell them you've still got it and then that's the deal. Recycle is a website where people post stuff to give away or request stuff, which is what I do for locks. We have a Facebook group like that here. It's called I don't know what it's called. Facebook my wife uses it, I don't use it. Free something. Let's call it free something. It's called free something. I don't know. It's a place where you've got stuff to give away and you just put it up there if you want to request something. Chuck said he went to a restore and someone had already took all the claws out of the locks. That's just rude. How could they have allowed something like that to be filed? A lock defalcation. That's just not on. Ooh, nice little falsetto there. GK Man cleaned out one of his restores back when he first started a while ago. It has been a minute or two, hasn't it, GK Man? You've been doing this for as long as I can remember. And I've been doing this for 6 years. So how long have you been doing this for? We got our first ever restore. It's called Habitat for Humanity, the restore. And it was where I schooled some really cool locks. I could actually show you one of the locks, but I feel like I'm getting somewhere with this lock. I don't want to put it down just yet. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, yes. Back in the day when LPL and BB were buddies. Yes, I remember those days. I remember the first time they ever got together to do something. They got together and they shot some master locks. John Holistic, that is one awesome lock you've got there. Only 10 people watching. Share the live. PW pop up live with someone. Invite them to watch. Got to spread the word. Oh, well said, Lady Locks. Let's just pop that up on screen and go on, people. You can do it. Where'd it go? Yeah, there's the button. Yeah, hang it out there. Let's see who wants to come in and have a hang. Let's have a look at these little locks that I scored from our restore. These are Gainsborough locks. Yeah. Okay, to have a look at one that is dissected. That one. I've got stuff everywhere here. Now this is the Gainsborough. I have a little number on it which tells me it's master key, master pinned. Got two little knobbo things there, which also tells me it could be for a key knob set or something that requires two little knobbies at the back. I'm thinking maybe a padlock. It could go in all sorts. It's the size of the 570 or 530. 530 is the padlock. 570 is the oval for the Lockwoods. That's the standard size of a cylinder. It is pretty. 5 holes. The springs are pretty good. And the pins are the standard sizes that fit in the Lockwoods and the Gainsboroughs. And they're nice and shiny, with a slight bevel on the top of them. But they are master pins, so they've got lots of these little beasties inside of them. So I was able to score 6 of them. Oh, I dropped that. 6 of them for $5. So these are going to replace the other things that I got, the other cylinders that I bought at the salvo yard to do my challenge locks with. The ones that I realised had shaved tops off the. The other ones had all the tops shaved off. And it was like, you can't do that on a challenge lock, because when you try to do your nasty shit in there, things get caught and stuff. And I killed 3 cylinders working out why things weren't working and what the issue was. And I think it was Lockjack that mentioned it was probably the cylinder. And it was right. It was the cylinder. Once I found one that was rounded, it worked. And then I sent it off to LPD, and Australia Post lost it. Yeah, I'm not going to let you bloody forget it. You lost me lock. So we're putting that one back up there. Because knowing me, I've lost a bit out of it somewhere, because I've gutted it. Every time I seem to gut something lately, I lose a piece of it, and then I know that I'll find it when I'm looking for something else, which is always helpful. I also scored these. These were a good score. My sister made me these, my twin sister. Hanging with Maggie, the one that comes into the chat every now and again. G'day, sis. Hope you're having fun up there with the olds in the land of the sun. Now, these, I reckon, are punches. I reckon these are homebrew punches. Some of them look like they've been made out of ejector pins. And I don't have a set of punches, so I thought, you beauty, I'm scoring them. And they're all different sizes. Some of them are pointy, some of them are a big chunk of brass with a flat end. So I thought, perfect, that's a good score. That'll help me punch in cylinders, caps. It will help me do all sorts of other things. I can stick one of those things in a lock to orientate floating top, perhaps. I can do all sorts of things with those. They will come in handy. And what I'm actually looking for is I am looking for my blue sheets. I wonder where they are. And that's always a good question. Where are the blue sheets? Okay, they're not in that bag. They're not in that bag. They're not in that bag. They're not there. Right. Well, they're not there then. So, let's go over the names for the Parky Lock. So this is the final and last mention that anyone will get regards the Parky Lock. Oh, you see what I mean about losing shit? There's a spring that belongs over there. Get back where you live. Why are you even leaving your pinning tray? Oh. Thanks, Zeph. Appreciate you spreading the word. Yeah. Awesome. What the names? There you go. I shall read them out for you. Knox Locks, John Doe, TN Lock Fun. A tentative from David Romano. I need to know if that tentative is a yes or not. The cost will be between $45 and $50 Australian, so you can reduce that down by a third with the more than a third these days. Yes. So David, need to know a yes or a no. Are you in? Are you out? Do you want one? Do you not? I'm up for one. W3OY Ray, Lady Locks, Eddie B, 1 from me. I have one up for a win for the GoFundMe list as well. Xfinity would like one. Snake Yinit, 2 for Still Kicking. Picksmith, Nola South Paul, Down Under Monkey, Lock Kraken, Elijah Carney, Dignity Picks is over the cat. Nick's Picks, and I'm doing the trade with Zeph for another one. So, David, I need to know, you will let Lady Locks or someone else who can get hold of me know what the answer is. I'm putting in the final numbers. So, 23 is the final count. Is there anyone who has not put their name down for a Parky Memorial Lock? It will be a 45mm. This is 40mm. I'm just wanting to show you the logo, the Phoenix Rising logo of a Lockton, all brass, Lockton 45mm. It'll have Parky on the front. It'll have Parkinson's on the back. It'll be $45 to $50 Australian. Yes, it is the list of the usual suspects in yet, yes. I still haven't told you how many locks I want. I don't know, is it? It will depend on postage and stuff. I can't think that far ahead just yet. We will work out the trade once all this part has all been done and I have the locks in my hands and I'm sending them off. Then I'll work out what I want as far as locks go. Yeah. A lot on the mind at the moment. It is very distracting when you don't want a lot on the mind. But the mind is going, oi, have a listen to this. I'm going, I don't want to have a listen to that. I just want to pick locks. Why can't you just leave me alone to pick locks? That's where my happy place is, in my lock lab, picking locks, having a chat with the community. So we're going to stick the pick back in. G'day, lock picking Dev. How did you go at DEF CON, mate? It must have been huge. You were on the store for tour, weren't you? And welcome in, Viper. So yes, last calls have gone out for the Parky Lock. If you know anyone who wants to get onto it, you tell them to come onto the live now and tell me themselves that they want in. That is how you will get on the list. And today's numbers, by the end of this live, will be the final count. And the usual rules, no negotiations, no complaint system, no reneging, just said you want one, you'll cough up the dollars, we'll make it happen. Because at 23 so far, at $45, $50 each, there's quite an outlay going on here. Oh, good on you. You did come home with COVID, Dev. Yeah, but many that did. Yeah. You were teaching lockpicking at the table the whole time, and not one of them little lockpickers gave you COVID. Oh, that was good of them. See, lockpickers are nice people, whereas the other people, the general folk that walked around, just spread it willy-nilly. Yes. So, Squiggle Dog, you want a Parky Memorial Lock? I will put your name down for it. I'm determined now. I've got a lock in my sights. Oh, stop, find a pen. Oh, jeez, there's always someone who wants me to write something down. All right, you're lucky I found a pen. Okay, writing Squiggle Dork's name on the page so we don't forget it. Right, you're on it. You're probably immune to it, Dev. You probably scared the thing away. It didn't want to come near a lockpicker. It looked too nasty. Thought, no, we'll just give it to all the other participants. Just hope that everyone who gets it gets through it okay and they're all good. So Zeph's called himself a bank bag. Turns to the side, and apparently when I was picking it, it has a weird stick down the middle of it, a plunger with something. Had to push that just to pick it. All right, now you've got me curious, Zeph. Oh, I can't picture that kind of bank bag. I've seen a lot in my time, but I have not seen one with a duva that goes down the guts that you have to press down, depress it, and able to pick it. Does anyone else have any familiarity? Familiar? No. Or have got a handle on a bank bag with a duva down the centre. Yeah. This is Sagittarius by John Holistic. Maybe it doesn't want to be picked in the month of not its creation. Maybe it wants to be picked. When's Sag? When does Sages have their birthday? So they are in September. That's Scorpions. Maybe it's Sages. I think it's September. Maybe I'll get the open in September. Oh, big false set. Oh, teasing me now. Ooh, movement on the core. Oh, you sent me what? Have you sent me a video on Discord? Is it? All right, let's go have a bow peep. Now I've got all my volumes and stuff turned off on the computer because the microphone on the computer shut itself. Which means I can't use it. Oh yeah, it's one of them. Yes. What's that thing around the top of it? Let's just have a look. Oh, they give you an ad. Straight off. And now I'm into another ad. Well, this is just lovely, isn't it? Sit here and watch some ads. That's nice. Come on, just give me the video. Chicago Lock, money drop bag. Yeah. Yeah. I remember this one. Oh, yeah, you have to depress to turn. Yeah, you do. It's that one. Yeah. And there's the other one. Pull it out, you push it in. You just don't have to depress that one. Okay. Right. So have you got your zip in your zip? Have you attached the uh the zip into the lock to lock it? And does yours say 7 on it anywhere? Does it have a big number 7 anywhere? Yes, it's a push lock. So you have to push it in when you turn the key. So to pick it, you have to have it pushed in. Or be pushing in the little plunger at the back of the lock that gets depressed, that allows that to happen. No on the number 7. Okay. So that one on the video looked like it was only 5 pinner or something. didn't look like it was a 7-pinner. The 7 is for the 7-pinners, and the 7 is the name of the lock, I think, as well. Oh, that was a big jump on a false 7. Yes, I'm getting somewhere. Let it go. Stuck. It's that Yale Kiwi. Come on. So this is I'm a little bit confused with this lock in that I'm getting a little bit of lock dust, but that is graphite. John Holistic, have you laced your locks with graphite? Did you graphite your challenge locks? Is that a thing? And I'm thinking, would anyone in the chat, would you graphite your challenge lock? Given that you're making these tiny little pins with these little grooves and stuff that you want to be engaging with the core of the lock and stuff, would you really want them to get clogged up with graphite? I'm thinking it would plug it up. Would it or would it not? Or would it make the picking smoother? Not sure. Not sure at all. How's this one sounding now? And I thought I was getting somewhere, and it didn't even get one little crack. I was getting absolutely nowhere. Just when you think you're flying through a lock, the lock sits you on your ass and says, you're not going anywhere. There's no clips. So we now officially have the final numbers for the Parky lock, which is 24. No changes, no alterations. We need a confirmation from David. So if someone can get hold of David Romano through chat or however else you contact other people and find out, do we have a confirmation of his lock, Parky lock? It'll be 45 to 50 Australian dollars for the Parky lock. I'll cover the postage because I can't be stuck working out postage. Yep. Tracking locks on safe base. Oh, that's good to know. You sent me some more pictures. Ooh, we've got pickies. Ah, it's a Havelock bank. What's that say on the writing on that? Just as the zipper bit starts, the bit that spits out. I guess that's the bit that engages with the zipper. What's that say? It says something in writing. But yes, that is what the locks look like. That one actually looks like it is a knockoff of the 7 lock style. However, that one also looks like it is a wafer lock. Do we have confirmations there? David probably fell in the kitchen sink and can't climb out. Oh, well, what has David been up to? He can't fall in the kitchen sink. He has got too many little kitties to look after. He has got his hands full in that house with kitty cats. If he falls down, they will all pull him out and save him because they'll all want brekkie. Because you don't want to become brekkie yourself. Yes, there was a thoughtful pause there. Why was there a thoughtful pause? Well, I thought about standing up, and then my back went in a spasm. I went, okay, I'm just going to sit here for a little bit longer and let that spasm pass. That's what happens when you decide to move. Sometimes you just shouldn't move. Just stay where you are and stay still. Yep. Sometimes that's the best course of action, is to do nothing. But I'm going to keep at this John Holistic challenge lock in this beautiful purple box. It is fun just trying to pick it. So what do you do? Do you like this is scrub screw, right? So we're talking an easy gut. Would you gut a challenge lock before you've picked it open to have a bo peep, see what's inside? Or is there some unspoken challenge lock rules that say, no, you can't have a bo peep inside? You can have a bo peep at the key if you must, but you can't have a look inside the lock. So what's the rules on that? Is there any etiquette out there as far as challenge locks go? I know Jay Gabriel was trying to get together a consistent form of etiquette for challenge locks. Do we actually get one? Do we know the rules? Are there rules? Do we just make up the rules as we go along? Because we're good at that, we can make shit up. We're good at doing that. Oh, something just fell down. That's not good. Anyway, it only can fall the once. It's a wafer lock with a circular pin at the bottom. That circular pin would be the bit that gets depressed in, I would say. Trucking Lock says, so the company I'm buying my plasma table. Oh, you've decided to bite the bullet on the plasma table. From wants me to generate a few test items in CAD to cut as test pieces to get familiar with their system. So I decided I'm going to do silhouettes of padlocks. Well done, Trucking Lock. You can always do your channel name as a test piece. Let's not waste the metal here. That is too cool, Trucking Lock, that you'll be able to do shit like that. Yeah. Okay, you never got to see a challenge lock until after you pick it. Yes, that's what I thought. Well, that's the gentleman's way. Well, let's be a bit of a gentleman here. Let's not really care what gender we are. Let's just be gentle gender about it and go, okay, let's not gut it until after we've been serious with our attempts. Exactly. I thought that as well. Defiant Olin makes the files public for his decoding card, as I thought. He's got a decoding card. Yeah, I need one of those too. Yeah, one day. For the moment, I'll just wing it, We get by with winging it. So what's everyone up to today? Is it daytime? Is it nighttime? Is it morning? What is it doing where you're at? We are hitting 20 to 12, so it's almost lunchtime here. Might be a good time to have some breakfast. Missed out on that because we had to get up so early to get to town in time. Oh, it's night time where GQ Man is. 65 degrees. I guess that's a comfy sort of degrees. 10 o'clock at night. Oh, it's night time. It's lunchtime where Elijah is. Okay. So you're in the southern hemisphere, Elijah. It's just after 10 where Skoogadork is. All right, you don't get your head bit off by the watch. Skoogadork, you've done your thing. You've got your name down on the Parky lock. Your mission has been accomplished. It would not be rude of you to duck out now to save your ears. Jeff and things has got a plasma cutter at school. but I haven't had time to try cutting those cards out yet. You've got to have fun. You've got to repurpose the school stuff for your Locksport stuff, Jeff. Come on. 10-11 where Trucking Lock is. 9-10 where Nola is. 9-11 where Zeph is. So that's all on the northern hemisphere side. Well, I've been asleep for an hour or two. I've been up for 18 hours. Oh, that's a long day, but not ready for bed yet. Oh, well, then you can listen to our dulcet tones of me just gibbering on, wondering what to say next. Well, let's just talk lock, shall we? Ha! Have a look at these beauties. They're gorgeous. I just absolutely love an all brass. I can see why Parky loved his all brass, because a lot of us do love our all brass. But these lockwoods are something special. You don't come across an all brass lockwood. An oldie. This is 90s. This will be 80s. All that often. You can get some narky bitting. And a lot of ride. So, I was thrilled when I came across those locks. Oh, a long time ago. But they're sitting there at the moment to remind me of things I need to achieve. So it's a wafer lock with a tubular pin at the bottom you have to press in. Yes. So that'll be a tricky pick, Zeph. So you can, Zeph, are you doing videos yet? Have you got content up? What is your status? What is your content status? Oh, okay. Then standing. Still haven't found that spring that I lost out of that new lock. Tiny little ones. Tiny, tiny little ones. Brand new lock. Lost a spring. That'd be right. It'll turn up when I'm looking for another one. Just have to get myself a lock rat that'll find my pins and springs. I'm going to get myself a lock cat instead. Let's pack all this away. Let's pop it in its little takeaway container. Oh, here we go. Got a loose one. Get in there. A little bit of this. Right. That's me packed up. It's that easy to pack up my shit because I'm already packed up. Yeah, but metal shop's only fun if you get to do the projects you want to do. If you have to do the stuff teachers want to do, that's boring as, who wants to make a planter stand again? I remember the first time they allowed females into the metal shop. I went in there, I was through it, I thought, oh my God, tools, machines, I can make all sorts of really cool stuff. And they had us make a planter stand. It was like, oh, you're kidding me. How long's this term for? How long are we doing this for? What, you're going to make us take a whole term to make one planter stand? It's 2 bits of bent metal welded together. Are you seriously me? I hope your metal shop was heaps better than the one I went to. Yeah, but you've got computers to help you with all that stuff now. Back then, we had to design it ourselves. We actually had to measure out our own metal. Zeph, you can make your own videos. Come on. You got some really cool locks. So I have been carrying this stuff around with me because I want to make a particular video. And this particular video is for a mate of mine. And it requires me to be able to pick these locks. All these locks. And these pack locks. So I'm not going to tell you what the video is about. Or who it's for. It's just that I have a project on top of my other projects. On top of the other other projects. I've got about 5 projects on at the moment, and this is one of them. It's been in the works for a month, and I have not had time to get to it. So we have taken this away with us in anticipation of being able to get that bit done at least while we're away. That hasn't happened yet, but I've still got another week, so there's hope yet. Yes, it is a magic lock bag. I've got a few of them. My sister made me 3 of them for travelling. So I'm sort of popping the picks in there, put a pick in there, and a lock as well. And they're all happy. And I can find stuff. My phone holder snapped the other day when I went to put it. It's a brand new one and it snapped in my hand. The other one lasted me years. I was like, you're kidding me. But those things happen. It's all part of the Locksport fun. You learn to have different skills. It's not all about locks. We have to learn lots of other things as well. Yeah, well, if you've got a stalker, you've got to stay off the internet, or maybe just change your name, make yourself a bit incognito, call yourself Incognito Lock. No one will notice you're incognito. You call yourself Incognito Lock. John Doe! Oh, g'day, mate. Did you just rock up? Welcome. Welcome to Locksport Hangout party time. Well, it's not actually a party time. It was a bit of a party time, actually. We did try to get into the Sagittarius, the bit of the party animal lock, but it kept us out. It just wanted us to keep playing with those false sets and having a bit of fun. So we did a bit of that. We're packing up at the moment. Well, I'm sort of just tidying up as I go along. I'm still not happy about this not being a brass lock. This is a rip. Like I'm still filthy finding this out. Anyone else know about this with the master lock? Not being a brass lock, it is a fake brass lock. And they sell it as a brass lock, but it's fake. So I'm thinking I'm going to cut the thing apart. I'm going to have a look at what's inside, why this thing is not working properly, because I can't get that bloody thing off. Yes, I have squared it off so it's a nut now, but it just keeps bending and bending. That is the only brass part of the lock, is the thing that's holding the lock together. I'm wondering if these are actually brass. These feel more brassy, but the body of the lock, it is not brass at all. It's light as, it feels like aluminium. Good night, Squiggle Door. Enjoy the rest of your night. Yep, we will stay in touch. I'll do giving out the final numbers to We'll Spring It today, and I will keep you informed of how to pay. I don't know. How are we going to pay for it? We'll work out something. We'll figure something out. Something will come into this brain of mine, and we'll work out how to get the dollars to Australia. Anyone have any fun ideas on the best way to go about that with a large group of people? Yeah, I'll be up for some ideas. That'd be good. Because I don't know how to go about that. I've got a loose pick here. It's got to go back in with the others. Can't have a loose one. There we go. GQ Man's got 2 of those. One's letters, one's numbers, both aluminium. Rip-off. Total rip-off. Because anyone who didn't know better will grab that and go, okay, in with the brass collection. It's not. It's aluminium. Yes, it was that would take a city decades and decades and decades to recover from, that sort of total devastation of a hurricane of that magnitude. Yep, saw that unfold on our tellies. That was horrific. Right, well, what we're going to do now is have a look around the rock lake, make sure that I've got everything that I want to take back up north with me. Don't forget those little beasties, the challenge lock thingos. Put them in the little kit bag. Make sure I have everything with me that I need to take up there. I've got 2 picks that I need to fix as well. Don't drop a padlock on your pick because you could snap your handle. And don't flex your pick inside a solid handle because you could snap your pick handle. So it just requires a bit of TLC and everyone will go back into its required position and look schmick again. You're the cues for that. Okay, let's open this up again. Do a repair and take the taking those, I need to take the, what do you call it? Glue. That's what you call it, glue. Adhesive. Sticky stuff. Hold it together thingy. Where is that? Huh. Might be in the back. Cab? Is it cadmium? Cadmium is commonly used to make things brass looking. Ah. The city has recovered, but the corruption within the city government is so bad. Oh no. Yeah. Know about that too. Okay. Just have to move me Kraken sign because it's in the way of the drawer opening. Grab the adhesives. These are the adhesives of choice. Sticky one and another sticky one. Pop the sign back. Oh, I've got to remember to bring my spray as well. There's a lock down there that's a little bit stiff. We'll sort it out. Do a little bit of lock maintenance while we're down there. Cucumber! G'day! Pickles, how's it going, mate? We're doing the final numbers for the Parky Memorial Lock. Final numbers closed today after this live. So if anyone wants to get on to having a Parky Memorial Lock, 45 to 50 Australian dollars, and that is the lock. It'll be an Albrights, Lockton, with Parky on the front and Parkinson written on the back. Tzatziki. I like it. Well, we all need cute 2024 poker chips, I think. Tzatziki. We all do. Share your chips around, mate. Let us all dip into the tzatziki. Yes, I heard the food there is pretty good in that part of the world. It's a whole unique cuisine all of its own down in New Orleans. It always sounds so exotic, New Orleans, not the old one, it's the new one. It's always been the new one rather than just the Orleans. It's the New Orleans. Much nicer. Ah, Hashtag cucumber is late again. No, you always arrive just when you're meant to. No one's ever late. Sometimes you come towards the end of the stream and you think, geez, I missed a bit there. But you're never really late. You get there when you can, when time permits. And that's when you're due to arrive. Now, just having a look around at the Lock Lab. What else do I need to take back with me? It's my last trip back in, hopefully for a week, and that is the plan. So don't know if I will be able to do, well, pretty sure I won't be able to do a live stream. What day is it today? Saturday? Sunday? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out what the day is. That's Saturday. Oh, tonight. All right. Okay, we're supposed to have a live stream on tonight. Well, that's not going to happen because we're not getting enough service to pump out a live stream. I only can watch stuff in 360 or 340p, and I definitely can't stream from that. So I won't be doing a live stream tonight, and unless I come into town on my Tuesday or Monday, there won't be a Tuesday/Monday live stream either until I get back for good after the weekend. So we're going to get rid of that old screen because we're sick of looking at that. We're going to go, where is my little spring? I might spend 10 minutes looking for my little spring before I leave the house. So the big day today turned into a little day today, but that happens. That's what life throws at you at times. So didn't get to look at the potential new kitty today, but she's a very cutie, and we will make another time to go have a look at it. So we came this close, this close to checking out a new family member. And I'll tell you what, these people, they vet you like you've had a criminal record. Like, they don't just hand the kitties out to anyone. Yeah. Time for me to leave too, John. Thanks for stopping in, everyone. I appreciate it. Even though you've only got a few minutes of cucumber, you'll be right. It's called a rewatch. Jeff and Things, Nola Southport, John Doe, Noel, Cucumber, GQ Man, Zep, Lockpicking Dev, Squiggle Dog, Yin Yet, Jeff and Things, Trucking Lock, Ryan Fitz. Who else has been in? Elijah Carney. Viper, Lady Locks. Downfall. Hey, Downfall, when do you pop in? He just slides in, doesn't he? And Lockchuck. And I think I am at the top now. Almost to the top of the screen. Charles. Yes, C Studio was in briefly. Jay Gabriel, when did you pop in, mate? When did you get in here? There's people that sneak in. You put your head down for a second, next minute you've got a sneaky one. I think that is everyone who has joined the chat today. 30Y Ray. G'day, mate. I remember getting you in. Yeah. Okay, we are at the top of the chat. Let's go to the bottom of the chat. Paracentric. G'day, mate. we are taking the final names and numbers for the Parky Memorial Lock. If anyone wants to jump on, this is your last and final chance. Once I end the stream, the numbers will be shut off. And look. And the final name selection is this. This is the last call for the Parky Memorial Lock. Costs about 45 to 50 Australian dollars. All brass locked in 45mm. Knox locks. John Doe, TM Lock Fund. David Romano, a tentative. Hollow Woman, W30Y Ray, Lady Locks, Eddie B, who won one. GoFundMe list gets a winner. Xfinity, Snake, Yin Yet, 2 times for Still Kicking, Picksmith, Nola Southpaw, Dan and the Monkey, Lock Kraken, Elijah Carney, Dignity Pig, Zoe the Cat, Nix Pix, and a Zeph with Ziggle Squiggle, Ziggle Squiggle, Squiggle Dog coming in on the read. That is your final names, the final numbers. No one else interested in coming in on the Parky Memorial Lock, we will call it closed. How do I get Paracentric says, how do I get a memorial lock? Yeah, tell me you want one. I tell you it's going to be between 40 and 45 Australian dollars. So take a third off that or something for your American conversion. It's going to be an all brass, locked in 45mm with the Phoenix on the front with Parky and Parkinson's on the back. And you get one by saying, I want one. Put me on the list, please. And that's how you do it. That's how it's done. And I can easily grab a pen because I know where the pen is now because I've had to retrieve it before. And I can put your name down. So you just say you want one. And I shall put you on the list. If not, we'll close off the stream and say goodnight to everyone. Paracentric, count me in. I want one. Put me on the list, please. Right. Paracentric, your name is going down. Pen work. Okay, you're on. So we have an official number of 25 memorial locks. So, okay, that got big, didn't it? That was just going to be 2 locks. And then I opened it up to the rest of the community, and that got big real quick. All right, so that's the lock. It's finalized now. That's the final price. Not going to worry about postage because I can't work that out just yet. I'm just doing one thing at a time. We're just going to go by the price of the lock, and that's it. And yeah. So everyone happy with that? Everyone's got in? Yeah, just in time because I closed it off last week, but then I forgot to mention it on my stream last week and on the Tuesday, your Monday, my Tuesday, and I forgot to mention it, as you do. Well, you're busy. You got a lot going on, and yeah, I forgot to mention it was the last call, so then I had to keep it going for another week because I couldn't get back to doing a live stream, and then I got busy, and then I thought, well, I'll just keep it open, and it got big. Yeah. But that's how things go in life. You put it out there and you see what nibbles you get. Well, there was a few nibbles there. A lot of Parky people out there. Lots of people. Parky's touched our hearts. So I'm not surprised there's 25 locks being ordered. Well, everyone, thanks for joining us on this Locksport Hangout. Thanks for hanging out with me while I was in town for a short amount of time. I shall catch you the week after next. Unless I come to town for any reason, then I'll jump on and do a live stream. I might attempt to do one where I am staying, but I don't like my luck. Last time I tried to do a live stream, it just kept crashing. But we'll see how we go. But I doubt it. It's the Moose Susie. G'day, mate. Goodbye, mate. Thanks for coming. I appreciate everyone coming in and chatting with us. Enjoy the rest of your week, your night, your days, your pets, your family. Tell everyone you love them. Why not? Doesn't hurt you, but it puts a smile on their doll. Take care, everyone. Stay legal. Temptation is everywhere.